Tennessee corrections officers are making sure the public is safe this Halloween when it comes to sex offenders.
Law enforcement made surprise visits to hundreds of homes in an effort to make sure offenders are following the rules. News Channel 9's Brianna Arredondo joins us now after riding with those officers. Brianna.
Josh, Kim, tonight is Operation Blackout, a move to protect the high number of children out on Halloween. Correction officers worked with other agencies to target sex offenders in 5 counties. We went along and found out that some offenders were not following the rules.
You guys any visitors tonight?
Our crew rode along with Tennessee corrections officers for Operation Blackout, a process of surprise home visits to convicted sex offenders on Halloween. Tonight they're checking on high-risk offenders and those whose victims were younger than 18 years old. The mission is to protect the children who are out trick-or-treating.
Because on Halloween is the one night a year that we have children that are constantly running through the streets. Some parents are with their children, some parents aren't. And so the access to the potential victims is really, really huge.
It is a team effort to tackle Hamilton, Sequatchie, Marion, Bledsoe, and Rhea counties all in one night. According to the law, offenders can't have decorations, parties, or candy around. During the ride, we passed a church along Highway 58 hosting a trunk-or-treat event.
There's no way for the church to track them, you know, who's coming in, who's coming out. Now, obviously, they know who's giving out the candy, or should, but it's just another place for an invite to sexual predators.
One mom was out trick-or-treating with her 2 children in her neighborhood. She says she feels safe knowing officers are going door to door.
Always check your neighborhoods. Everywhere you go, check your neighborhoods, check where you're living. That way you know who's in your community and what to look for.
Not all of the convicted sex offenders the officers visited obeyed their probation rules.
Most of our offenders are not allowed to have access to the internet by any means, any electronic media, such as computers, laptops, smartphones, or gaming systems.
Any offender with a probation violation will be reported. That may end in jail time. State cars will continue their patrols until they reach all 175 offenders in the area. Operation Blackout involves the county sheriff's offices, U.S. Marshals, and Tennessee correction and prison officers. Last week, law enforcement visited about 90 lower-risk sex offenders whose victims were older than 18 years old.